good? Okay, so we're introducing this car to the channel. We've kept it a secret for over a year and a half now, and the plan was not to introduce this car to the channel until it was done, but we're just ready to start putting videos out on it and just get it out there. So we got this car a year and a half ago, and the goal and intentions still are to restore it for my wife's grandma. She has stage 4 ovarian cancer. Yep, and she's had it for a while now, so we're going to use this car as a tribute. And Lauren's grandparents had a car just like this, and her grandpa goes, "Oh, I dated her only because she had a Mustang in high school." And this was the original color. It's not their original car, but we're building it to mimic it. So we got this thing and it was a total wreck, but we thought it was better than it was. Just like a lot of you guys that have bought project cars, you probably know, you buy them and you're like, oh, it's good. And then you start digging into them and you realize it's one after another after another.
You take the carpet out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it was buried in weeds, so we couldn't tell, but we had 3 of them. 265s and 166, so they're identical cars, you know, they're the same. And we chose this one because it didn't need a roof. They all were pretty rusty. The other one, which you guys have seen, the 66, I nicknamed the Sausage Pony. Structurally, it is actually in better condition than this car was, but that car needed a roof. The whole roof is holes, just rotted holes in it. So we chose this car. And we ended up replacing basically the whole car, everything except the roof, this cowl area, some of, I think this whole inner fender, like the main structure of the car up front is original, but the other side we replaced. And I mean, you'll see in the videos we have, a year and a half. We have a year and a half of footage that we're going to do a series on. But this was just the introduction. So you see the car now, and how you're about to see it was awful. And I had never, this is my first restoration. I started this when I was 22 years old. So for restoring a car, that's pretty young, and I've got a lot to learn. And the car is not perfect. I'm sure anyone could walk down it and pick it apart. But it's an amateur restoration, my first restoration, and I got it this far. Like I said, right now you're just looking at it and go, oh, it still needs a lot of work. But when you see where it was, 1.5 years later, I'm proud of it. I think it's pretty impressive for me, especially the first year of this car was in a driveway. And I believe the first year we had it, we had like 3 hurricanes, wasn't it?
It was a lot.
Yeah, a lot, and there was several tropical storms. We went to, so the car was hurricanes, tropical storms. We returned to Illinois, northern Illinois, to see family like 5 times.
A lot has happened.
Yeah, we had a kid.
The car was supposed to be a secret for both my grandma and my grandpa, but we had to fill my grandpa in on it to help us try to get it finished because we were on such a limited budget.
Yep.
My whole family is pretty much in tune with it now, besides grandma, which she's busy.
It's still a secret to her.
It's still a secret to her, but she's focused on fighting her cancer. It's been 3 years now, and to start at like stage 3, pretty much stage 4, she's come a long ways, but it's getting hard on her, and so we want to get this Mustang done as soon as we can. There's been so many setbacks for it, like trying to find a way to get it painted.
Oh, yeah.
That was itself just a long process of trying to get quotes and then eventually just having to take it to Mako, which is, some people would say is not a good thing, but for us it was affordable in what we could do, and they did it in 1 week.
Yeah, they did it in a week, and the car, there is, like I said, you can go down nitpick it, and there are blemishes, there are things, and it looks great. It looks amazing. You know, it's a shiny. I told them, I basically said, listen, I need the car to be one color and pretty much shiny. And we had to use a lot of aftermarket parts and parts from all the other 2 cars. So the grill assembly on this, the front end, was built from all 3 cars, taking parts from them and aftermarket. It was nuts. The whole thing is, it's pretty impressive. And we're on a deadline, and we've been on a deadline, and I've been going as fast as I can. And I mean, as a lot of you guys know, parts hold me up a lot, because if I have the parts, I work, and then I wait for more parts. And
it's been a one-person job.
Yep,
For Jim, you'll see in all the pictures and the videos where it started and where it's all the work that's been done.
Yep, it's been fun, and it's been stressful, and it's probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Even though it's a restoration, a lot of the parts were made for the car. It's the amount of work that has been required. It was more than I expected, but we had the car, and we weren't gonna give up after we saw how bad it was. We just decided, well, we just gotta work harder on it.
And it'll be worth it to give to her.
Yep.
And that hopefully she'll get to drive it all summer up in Illinois. Right now it's a little snowy.
Yeah, it's snowy. So our goal is to have this done in the spring of 2023 is my goal, so that the car can be driven to Illinois. Because
given to her.
Yep, I do have a trailer. We could tow it, but I think it would be more of an experience to drive it there, and that'll be its maiden voyage. So if it breaks on me, that sucks. But I'll have to fix it on the side of the road or something. But yep, this is it. A 1965 Ford Mustang, factory 289, factory C4 car. So it was an original V8 car, and we're putting a 302 out of a Ford Explorer in it, and a rebuilt C4 transmission, and upgraded it to disc brakes. The color is, I believe, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's either Southern Gold Metallic, right? Southern Gold Metallic. And I like it. At first I didn't know, but I ended up just falling in love with the color, and I don't know if I've seen a Mustang this color in person before.
We appreciate anyone who's going to watch this series and kind of cheer us on because we're getting towards the tail end of it, kind of give us that motivation to get it done, because it's been a lot on our plate to try to do this all just on our own. So we appreciate any motivation and prayers for my grandma. She's on a roller coaster right now, so we definitely could use prayer for her. But we hope you guys enjoy this multi-part series, because like he said, it's a year and a half worth of footage.
Yeah.
So I definitely have a job cut out for me, all this editing. We try to make it as enjoyable as we can. With all the footage, we have to go back and find a lot of stuff. Yep,
I had to transfer it because just the other day I went to take a picture. It's not even a video, a picture. And everything's recorded on my iPhone. Like right now, this is my wife's iPhone. But on mine, the storage was so full that the phone would not take one picture. So I had to transfer a bunch of footage from other videos to the computer. So we were just like, we've got to get this.
And this has also been a reason why videos have kind of been slow. Like we have a lot of footage for stuff, but this car has been our priority.
Yes.
In the background, and obviously having our baby has been a huge thing.
Yeah, the past couple months.
So the past almost year has been slow for the channel, but we've done a lot of great things.
Yep.
As you can see, like going to Kentucky.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Doing all that stuff, so.
And I do read the comments. Some of you guys say, I wish you would put more videos out. And I am trying. It's that this car is in the background and no one knows. And it is where a lot of my time has gone. So I know, like, I'm looking at the videos, I'm like, oh man, it's been a month since I put one out. And then I got to go work on something else and try to get this. So it's been stressful because it's been a secret. And trying to get this and other cars and other work done too, because I've got, oh man, I think right now I have 4 or 5 projects going on. There's 3 of them in this shop right now. So, and that's too, I was about to say, some of you guys go, hey, why are you in the driveway? You have a shop. It's because this car was here and I didn't want it in the background of videos just in case they saw them. So I was trying to do stuff in the driveway yet. And there's no room here because this car, I pushed it out now because I pulled the F100 out. Where we're standing is where the truck used to be. So I finally got some room. But yep, I just wanted to show you guys how I get out of the way so you can see the car. See it in all of its glory. It's on rollers now and it has lift shackles in the rear. It was a real hot rod back in the day, and you'll see pretty soon how it was set up.
The pictures of it. So.
Enjoy this and see what kind of a pile it was.
Yeah. Right.
Thanks for watching.